Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Carson MUA here on YouTube and Aesthetics by Carson on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you for clicking on this video. I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, night, whenever. If you hear that, that's my dog talking. His name is Lincoln. He's saying hi too. So today I did a pretty normal look because I had the idea to do a little extra bit because I have been listening since it came out, AT's song Bouncy, and I was like, ooh, you know what I can do a TikTok or whatever like transition video to, and I can do a makeup look, and I can add little chili peppers, because why not? So this is what inspired my look today. If anything, I'll show you guys what it looks like without the chili peppers. Which is just a basic, transitional brown shading with just one palette. I will be suggesting two palettes that you can use, but really you can use any palettes as long as you have good transitional shades as well in them, and do a basic look with that. And yeah, so if you're new here, hello, thank you for clicking on this video. If you have been here before, thank you for still coming back and clicking on this video. I appreciate you. And yeah, so if you want to go check out any of my other videos, feel free to do that. And anything I will be using in this video, I will have a link in the description down below. I'll mention that at the end as well. And that's for any video I make. Always, anything I use is linked down in the description below. So let's get into this makeup look and let's see how we do. Hello everyone, voiceover Carson here, welcome. So I mentioned this, if you watched the original video, I call it spicy look because chili peppers, but if you watch that original video, I talk about that I am going to, including on the intro, but I kept the same intro just because if you did not watch that video, you're not going to understand why I had chili peppers on, and so I wanted to keep it the same, at least so you can understand why I made it into its own video. But yeah, so this is the basic look. You can wear this as an everyday look. You can even do anything really. You can use different shades that you want. You can even use pinks or whatever, purples even. But for at least this one, I kept it kind of just neutral and brown. Shades are pretty just neutral shades whenever you're doing makeup, no matter what skin color you're doing it on. You just have to find the right shades to do it as well. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to make this its own video because it is its own look in a way as well. And it's pretty basic, especially if you're new to makeup and you don't really know how to do, pretty basic transitional shading for eyeshadow, and that's why I kind of wanted to make its own video. So my base is the same. It's always the same in majority of my videos. The only different thing I do in my videos, depending on the look, is change my blush shade. That's really it. Or like my highlighter shade. But that's really it. Like, that's the only difference between video to video. But some of the times, majority of the videos, I'll have the same blush because it's one of my favorites, or I'll have either one or two of my favorite blushes that I use, and the same thing for highlights. So basically what I'm doing right now is just going in with a good base shade after I put my primer on my lids, because what I do when I'm doing eyeshadow, I put my primer on and then I go over with the closest shade in any of my palettes to my skin type and then put it on top of it and like set it, because I don't want to put, like setting powder, but I rather put eyeshadow powder and eyeshadow on it because eyeshadow is going to go on top of it anyways, and so it helps blend it better. And it helps when I'm doing this look in general, or any looks at all, depending on what colors I'm using. It is a great base to use, especially when starting off with your base. So that's a little tip I have for you guys. Try that if you haven't already. I continuously do it in my looks because of just the way it turns out really nicely on me whenever I've done it. Because anytime if I'm not, I will have creasage or I will have flakies, and I don't like how that looks, obviously. So, but yeah. And so basically, I'm just going in with about like 2 or 3 different shades of brown. It's extremely light brown, normal neutral brown, and then a little bit darker from the normal neutral is the way I do it, because it brings out my eyes more. I could go darker, and I do that, and like I basically make the lightest brown, neutral brown, and darker brown smaller as I get darker, and I keep it on the outer corners of my eye. And that's how I do that, because you want to keep the shades all the way out, because you want to bring your eyes and make them bigger. You want to bring them out more, especially if you have smaller eyes. You have hooded eyes. I have hooded eyes, and so I have to bring it out more, and I have to make it a little bit more dramatic because of the fact that I have hooded eyes. If I close my eye, or well, not close my eye, but like if I have my eyes open, then you can't see my eyes. You can't see my eyeshadow. You can't see all this work I just put into it. So I've learned ways to work with that. And it's the same thing for even if you have monolids or anything like that, or if you have double eyelids. You know, it's things like that. You kind of just have to work with your body, learn as you do makeup, and then work with it, what you got. And if you guys want any like tutorials of different eye looks on different eye shapes, especially like monolids or double lids or whatever, let me know down in the comments below. And that's pretty much all you have to do for this look. And you can pick whatever lip shade you want. I did red to go with the theme.
So that's the end of this video, end of the look. I hope you guys liked this video. I wanted to show you 2 things. And I probably have mentioned it during this video. I was just looking for this. For my lips, I use NARS Starwoman. I've switched in between either one of these. Normally for red, this is Fenty. This is their Uncensored lipstick, or well, liquid lips. Because I personally like using liquid lips. I don't really like using lipsticks. But another one, if you want to use a lipstick specifically to create a similar color shade, MAC Ruby Red, I think, or Ruby Woe. I'll put it up on the screen right now. That is a great lipstick that has the same color aspect for a perfect red. I have been on the hunt for many years trying to find that, and so far these 2 and that one, I'm pointing to it off camera, and those have been like the absolute perfect for what I've been looking for, because everything looks different, or everything didn't look correct. If you hear whining, it's my dog. He doesn't understand that I'm talking to the camera, basically. He thinks I'm talking to somebody. And what I used so I used my lips was the NARS, and then I used Fenty for the little chili peppers. Obviously, if you're not doing chili peppers, you can do either one. So if you enjoyed this makeup and you want to recreate it, and I gave you any inspiration to go either listen to ATs, I'm gonna also do one with Wessa and her song Chili, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Chili. I'll put it up on the thing, or I'll put both of them linked down below in the description, because why not? And yeah, so I'm gonna be doing that too, because while I was doing this look, I was like, wait a second, I can do another one with that song too. That's a good idea. But yeah, so if you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, hit the bell. I'm going to be trying to post every Wednesday as best as I can, and yeah, and so go follow me on socials. I am getting my esthetician's license. I'm becoming a full specialist esthetician, and if you want to join me on the journey of doing that, go follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because that's where I mainly post for that. If you hear any of that, that's my cat Lily saying hi to as well. If you guys enjoyed, please go check out the rest of my videos and hit subscribe, like I said. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, night, or morning, wherever it reaches you when you're watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.